I am now. I just pushed the button. So hi Linda. Hi. Lori said hi to you, but you couldn't hear her.
Yes, my
10 seconds.
Confused by the sounds.
2 seconds too soon.
Yes. At least it wasn't like minutes, like when I was on with Armchair Chef, and like I thought I had pushed it because in StreamYard you have to push 2 places, and I had pushed the first one, but not the second one to go live. And so we're chatting away, and everybody's like, "Where are they? Where are they?" Yeah. So
That's funny. Yeah, we're live. We're here.
Woo. I am like still asleep.
Yeah, I just woke her up. I was like, I've been trying to get people. I was like, you guys got to go wake up Cheyenne. We've got a live today. They weren't listening.
Yeah. I mean, they did try once. I did not manage to stay conscious for more than 2 seconds, though.
Ooh, I have had days like that.
We finished April. It's May. That's crazy.
I feel like that took forever.
It was a very long and very short month at the same time.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I mean, this is as far as I got on the cat.
Oh, because you were supposed to be doing the making it look like somebody's cat.
Looks like somebody's cat. And I don't know if they have yellow eyes or green eyes. I don't know if here, let me put it in.
I'll make you big for a second.
I'm going to put a yellow and I'm going to put a green in, and I need to know, should I do yellow eyes or green eyes? It is a cat.
Oh, we used to have a cat with blue eyes. It was part Siamese.
Oh, Siamese, yeah.
Siamese.
I don't know what's animals with
our cats have kind of a foresty green eyes. Kind of a light green.
So we have
kind of a green brown.
Green. Cute. Or yellow. Because this kitty does not have 2 different color eyes. So green, yellow. Only because it needs to get kind of match. And I couldn't quite tell. And that's very much a cat yellow. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But sometimes cats have the green. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Sometimes cats have the green.
Yeah. I have no clue. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Chef Lori. I was talking about the time I pushed the live, but didn't push the second live in StreamYard. And we weren't live, and we were talking away, and everybody's like, where are they? Yeah. Good times.
What
Good times.
the heck? What happened? Armchair Chef got stop spamming warning. What? Nightbot, don't be mean. How do I change?
That's really weird.
I swear when we set stuff up, we made sure that it didn't. I said no. Yeah, access emotes is disabled. Access.
What about cats? Did she do it in
cats? It's disabled.
That's annoying. Well, at least that showed up.
Symbols is
yellow or green.
Went off just in case, but she didn't say multiple things. Oh,
the muzzle's gonna go about here. I'm sorry, the nose and the muzzle, right about here.
It's gonna look
the emojis. Yeah, that's so weird. I think YouTube does it sometimes, and not just Nightbot.
Yeah, but it's Nightbot that says it, so I'm so confused. Because I have it set so it shouldn't, but yeah, YouTube's got its own little things.
Any thoughts? Yellow or green?
And without knowing what the cats are, I would probably go with yellow because it looks more like a cat yellow.
Because it looks like a cat yellow, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was my leaning. This looks more like a people green, right?
I mean, I've seen pictures of cats with that color of green.
Sometimes,
but it's very specific. It's like having the blue eyes for the Siamese cats. It's a very specific breed of cats.
Right. So there's with 2 yellow eyes.
And green that's kind of a orangish greenish.
I'm making it really crooked.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute.
That would be fun.
It will be cute. The ears will help and the muzzle will help. Right now it kind of looks like the top of an octopus or something, but That's kind of what the cat looks like. So that's what we're going with.
That's nice. I got a row done on the frog since the last time I showed it.
The micro?
Like the micro. My problem is that I can hardly see them.
Yeah.
So I have to have a magnifying glass, and then that just makes it that much extra of a thing to work on.
Yeah. It's like twice the time at least, right?
Yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, like, it's really cool, but I'm
Yeah,
wondering if I could knit them.
The micro, right. There you go. The micro granny squares were no problem, but like because they're granny squares, like you don't have to be careful where your stitches are positioned.
Yeah,
Right.
because you can just stick them in the
in the gap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me put these eyes away.
Did you see that you got?
I have to look and see. The orange and white one, I haven't started that kitty yet. That kitty has a pink nose, and I did just order. Those are eyes. I ordered a thing of eyes and noses. There it is.
Did it have colors? Whoa, that is so cool.
Yeah. So
Oh, there's some fun ones in there.
pink and red and brown noses, and then yeah, the cute little like cartoony eyes, colored sparkly eyes.
I like that.
And that's a big giant nose.
Yeah.
So yeah, this set was nice. This I think was on Amazon.
Where I bought mine from. But I
Yeah.
didn't get the fun ones with the colors and stuff. I just have eyes and colored eyes.
I just have the plain black too. But yeah, that set's fun.
If we
This
made
set
a cat of ours, we'd have to do a pink nose and then draw a little black dot at the very bottom.
Right. Sharpie would work.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out where did these go? Oh, there they are. Then back in their appropriate little bag.
I think there is a way that you can kind of make your own eyes. I don't remember how it's done, but it was something where they did like paint on the back of clear ones.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I have that. I have clear ones. Here, I'll take them out.
And then if you put paint on the back. Hi, Shannon.
Yeah, you could make that. That's got a little plastic cover, but yeah, you could put that's clear and you could paint the back.
And then you can kind of have a
Make it whatever you wanted.
special color. Yeah. That's what we'd do if we ever made some for our cats. Because their eye color is unique.
Right.
Lori says, "Hi Shannon, I can see you." And then
Yes, very nice.
face fuchsia wide eyes. Whatever emoji that is.
I know the emojis are hilarious. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah.
Oh, hi Jennifer. Jennifer, did you see my video announcing that you won? You got to see that video, right?
He works really interesting hours, so she might not have seen it. You can put us both back together now.
Oh yeah. Last week, Lori had to keep on reminding me.
I have to keep an eye on that because I definitely don't have capacity for it today.
All right. What was I going to show? I was going to show your notebook. What did I do with it? I mean, I showed it on the video, but.
Yeah, I don't have a copy of the white one in here.
We really need to bring one to have in here.
We really do
This happens
need to have
every
one
time.
in here. I do have the
Yeah,
black
the black
one, but
stuff.
that's the one
I have
she's
the
got.
hardbound one.
Yeah, you have the one I got.
Yeah, so you have one of these.
Yes.
And when you showed it, it was like you couldn't even see the guys at the bottom.
No, because it was blowing. Like there was too much light. I was so sad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's beautiful.
It's all dirty.
But everybody could tell that they were there, and so maybe it'll make them want to get their own so they can see the little pictures.
They're cute. Huh? So it's not designed to be a flip book, but that is in the plans to make one that is.
Okay.
A
Well, I
proper-
mean, it had
I
a flip
think
book
those
feel.
It does. And when you do flip it, it kind of, you kind of get different images and stuff.
Like
But
a montage.
So I'll have to explain Lori's comment there.
you were drunk knitting, huh?
Not exactly, sort of.
That's so funny.
I don't hardly ever have anything. And I told my husband, pour me like 2 ounces of the Moscato. So white wine. It's sweet wine, which is higher in alcohol content or something like that.
Mm.
So I had it with dinner, but I was like an hour after dinner. I'm like, am I going to be not tipsy anymore by the time I start this? So I did this on the knitting machine. This was just the yarn it came with. And what I'm doing, I'm just setting it up to make it a reversible hat. So here's what I did. I'm sewing in a little hook like that instead of, because then I can do the same thing on this other end. Here, I'll show you. So this other end, I'll do the same thing. And then I can wear it with the pink side, pink and white out. Everybody decided it looked like ice cream, and yes, it does. But yes, this drunk knit, especially at the beginning of the thing, I'm like, I'm not 100%. This is why I almost never drink anything. Plus, it can give me a headache. I have to be really careful about quantities. But my husband filled a whole champagne glass. That's more than 2 ounces. Anyway. But the reason it's so slouchy on me, excuse this yarn, that's part of why I could get away with doing that little hook up in there, inside or outside. So
that's cute.
Yeah, and it's got the blush palm on it. Anyway, it's not done, but it's close to done.
Let me put your big for just a minute. Ha ha ha.
I think I didn't put it quite right, but
Keeping your hands there.
I think I didn't push it in enough. Hold on a second. Ugh. Push it in a little bit more. Okay. Ugh.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck. So this is the end result. I'm figuring out a way.
Yep.
It's slouchy to get that so it can be reversible. I still don't think I have it quite right, but that's all right. It's part of the problem is my head is small, but it does, like, it would stretch, but it's definitely fits my tiny little head, but it's very slouchy on my head.
That's cute. I like it.
But yeah, so like I said, what I'm doing is
you're doing the hook thing. We did a button for Cheyenne's with a little hole in that. When she turned it inside out, she could hook a button through. It was one of the buttons that's like oval, like kind of longish.
So you could do a button both ways, is what you're saying?
So it had one of those buttons that are long and skinny.
Oh, a toggle button.
So you could hook it in and then pull it off, turn it inside out, and hook it through. So there was a little hole.
See, if I had a toggle button, that would be much better because I'm going to have to do this on both sides.
Yeah, that's what I got at Joann's, and now I can't do that.
I know, right?
Like, that was about what I would go there for, is to find buttons.
But I was happy I found kind of a solution. It's very warm, and it's very much too warm to be wearing that with that double layer. So
yeah, well, anyway. Winter
That's
comes again next year.
Yes.
This is one mine. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
It might go to my daughter that actually really loves slouchy hats. So we'll see. That's my younger daughter. She's a slouchy hat girl. I made her a really cute mushroom hat. Kind of like a, I'll have to show you. I would say bucket hat, but that's not right. I made it for what do you call that? The Renaissance Fair. I made her a really cute flower hat for Renaissance Fair too. Photos.
Jennifer, I haven't looked for the buttons on Amazon. At the time, I was just trying to find something, but I definitely probably would look there.
Yeah, for buttons. Yeah, I got some really cute leaf buttons, like different colored leaves. That was
I have all kinds of random buttons, but not
You have mostly
toggle
tiny
buttons.
buttons.
I have a variety. I have a
There's
lot
the
of-
mushroom hat.
I like wooden.
Oh,
buttons.
that's so cute. Wait, let me put you big again for
kind
just
of-
a second so we can see it.
It's kind of a bucket hat, kind of not.
It
Yes,
kind
it's kind of, but it's also not. So I don't know how to describe it.
It's
But
like
on her,
a
it's super
bucket hat met a top hat.
yes,
That's what I was thinking.
with a little bit of ruffle too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Chuck thinks
I-
your name is beautiful. She says
yes,
that your name is
yes.
beautiful.
Cheyenne's
Oh,
name
that's
is
beautiful.
really pretty. It's unique. Like the way you spelled it is really cool.
Yeah.
Hello, Michelle, Lori, and Lori. So, Michelle's here. Oh, you're Michelle.
I'm Michelle. It's the one
I
I'm
was
Michelle.
thinking the one L,
Those
not
Michelles
two
are
L's.
not here yet.
My brain went to two L's. Because I know you're here.
Well, I look to be here.
Do I look-
Maybe you're here.
No, you don't look to be here. So I thought I'd show you. We got our proof.
Oh, I love the cow.
Yeah, and so it's bigger height wise.
Oh, it's bigger. Okay.
Like
And it's
a-
lined, correct?
Huh?
And it's lined.
No, I was gonna show you.
Oh,
So I'm glad I ordered a proof because let me make me bigger for a minute.
yes.
Ah,
Oops. Swap us.
I know, I have to switch places.
I know. That's how you have to do it.
It's kind of annoying, but so
maybe we should.
I don't
have
know
a
if you
house
can
for
see there's like
meetings.
a color change here where the background to this PNG went here, so I had to redo that for the final
Weird.
books. Yeah, it is
Huh.
weird. But you start out with a little page with a cow on. You can color it if you want.
So cute.
And then I have a yarn weight cheat sheet, and this one is for knitting, so it's got a knitting needles thing where it has the millimeter, the US size name, and the UK Canada sizes. And then I have a couple of pages for abbreviations, but I've added a couple pages that will show up in the final, and that's an index page where it has blank spaces for you to write the name of your project, so you can just open the index.
Very
to see.
nice. Oh, nice. That's very helpful.
And so as far as here goes, this page here has got things you can fill in.
Nice. So how often do you have fill-in pages?
I have the fill-in page with a blank, basically
okay.
line page. Then I have 2 dot grid pages, so you can tape pictures or whatever in.
Okay.
And so those 4 pages make up one project, and there's 33 projects.
Oh, wow.
So, and then, it's just a fun little book. So I have the, I think I probably will have that up. I was kind of waiting to see if I had any other thoughts about what to change in the book, but I think it's just ready to go. But I think what I want to do is I have the picture, haven't edited it yet and colored it, but this is our crocheting picture.
Oh, cute. Puggy
So
pig.
I haven't decided what colors, because the cow is purple and white, and I'm like, what color is the pig gonna be? Do I
Right, because
go
you
with?
can't go with pink because that would be traditional.
green.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you can't go
the problem
with pink or brown or orange.
And the reason I can't go with green is because that's Angry Birds.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I guess it depends on the kind of green. I could do it over
Yeah.
the
I
different.
was thinking like a.
Like a minty green would look
Yeah.
nice.
I just said.
Yeah, you're very quiet tonight.
I
You're
know.
so
I
sweet.
was so tired.
So yeah.
I'm sorry you're not feeling good.
So yeah, it's got the cute little crochet hook right there. And it's a pig. And then I will just swap out everything that says crochet and put a crochet hook thing chart in and stuff like that. So
I am agreed with.
what is Ben said that I've missed? I've missed many things.
There's a bunch, and
Yeah.
I can't.
I still
reply
have the
in
other
here.
script today.
Shannon, absolutely, that would work. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
do
the
anything
hat.
with that hat I showed.
Mhm. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Joanne had a bunch of buttons. I wanted to buy all the things. Yeah, I've kind of avoided going to Joanne because I just haven't had the money to spend on there. So I just don't go. That hat could be made into a lot of things. Yes, it could. It's such a cute hat.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Neon colors.
Yes, the pictures are done by Cheyenne.
Yes.
And
Right.
Chef Lori suggests neon colors. And Izzy, other than Cheyenne being tired and the weather being gray, I think we're doing pretty good. Yes. Okay. Oh, in other words, Shannon colors. Shannon does use a lot of the neon colors.
The bright, yeah.
That or the autumn colors.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and that's why I was surprised. Did you get some of the chameleon, Shannon? Because I was shocked when you said you commented on my video that you didn't have any of the chameleon, because that color is. I'll show you. This is so Shannon.
Oh, if that does drop, that would be nice for you.
What?
Shannon's planning to go to Joanne Wednesday or Thursday, hoping that the prices will drop.
Can you see that?
Oh, wow.
I mean, make it big again, but I'll have to switch us places.
And yeah, I mean, it's a brighter. They're brighter in person, but yeah, those are Shannon colors.
Yeah, some greens and yellows. She loves those yellows.
And this green is super bright.
Yeah, yellows, purples, bright colors. Shannon just loves yarn.
Well, fair. She loves yarn that's only 3 weight. She does not love this yarn.
So that Shannon and I have in common.
Yes.
I
love it all. I mean, I'm even working with thread now, so I'll just do it all.
Chuck says that yarn was 50% off today.
Yes, it started 50% off like last what day was that? 3. Oh, you don't have the gray fox. That's right. Well, I get that. Let me show you what she's talking about.
Okay.
Because all my yarn is managed, so I know exactly where everything is.
Good job.
So tell me, why is that gray fox? That's greens.
Is that green?
Yeah, I know it doesn't look like it on my camera. Here, let's see. Maybe it's this light.
It does.
It
Gets a little closer to green.
Yeah, it's greens and a little bit of gray, but this is too muted. Way too muted for like Shannon's normal. But I saw this
she makes
worked
for
out in
other
my
people
crochet.
too. She makes for other people too. So
well, that's true, and this would be great for a new gender neutral hat.
I bet you her one daughter who likes the muted colors would like that one.
Because it mostly looks like grays, but it's actually green, and the name would not indicate the color it is in.
Yeah, the name sounds like it should be grays.
It should be all grays, right? Like degrees of gray, like more like this guy right here, or even this one.
Noxious fox.
Sounds pretty. I think I would have liked the colors. If it's green, I like green.
It is. It's like a forest green,
yellow or green.
like a forest green, and like speckled in with whites, and then some grays every once in a while. I don't understand how they named it that. Chameleon is correct for this, so I don't get it.
Because the person who named it is colorblind.
Apparently, yes, your neutral girly would love that. Yeah, so this is. Yeah, it looks gray on my camera, but it's not great. Like in my video, you could tell it was green, right? I'm pretty sure because I was using a different camera.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah. So
how about neutrals?
That
today?
seems like it's enough light, right? I don't need to turn that one back on. Yeah, I'm lit. I'm lit, but not like I was the other night.
It's 9:54, and I have to start work at 10.
See, I told you Jennifer has weird work hours. Yeah. So okay, you have
catch your video.
have good time at work.
Short video too. So.
Yes, go back and look at Michelle's videos, Jennifer.
And bye. Have a good night at work. So this month is May. We're doing Mermaid. Cheyenne's already drawn our picture that we're going to be putting on our next journal.
I'm just kind of looking. Do I have mermaid?
It's
We
so
hit the one that's in progress.
so I
already.
have. Oh my gosh, guys, we have these
We have several
Sis,
books lined up
that
to go out.
should be out probably this week, hopefully. That both of them I think will be out, and then we have the I've been working on one that's my appointment with God. I've been working on the picture for the cover for that one.
You're almost done.
And I'm almost done with that one. So that should be going out. But when I think of the next one, I'm thinking about probably the mermaid one would be the next one.
because
after those.
the animal ones are taking so long to edit.
The animal ones will not get done soon. I've got 6
There's
animals
a lot of
edited.
editing to do.
And
because
she's
of the mark that I
got
used
how many animals do we have?
many, more than 13. That's for sure.
There was 14.
We
We probably got like 24 animals,
I
and
might
I've only
have
got
them with
6 of
me,
them
actually.
edited. So that one's going to be a while.
Definitely read Shannon's comment.
Okay, mermaid. So for the month of May, for the Magical Mal, you can make something that is, or make or finish something that is mermaid, ocean inspired. You can use the colors like, I'm planning to hopefully finish this month and count it because it's the oceany blue green color, mostly blue.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah. And I'm on my, like, this border bit of the cardigan going up around. So hopefully I will finish that soon. And so that's the theme. And it doesn't matter what craft you use. You can crochet, you can knit, you can draw pictures, you can do diamond art. I don't care. But mermaids or oceans or inspired by
You could
the
write
mermaid ocean
poems.
colors.
You
Yes.
could
Let me
do-
show you, speaking of diamond art, this really cool thing that my stepdaughter, it was this and fixtures was the only thing they had at her Joanne. So hers was already pretty much closed up.
Oh,
It's dot script, it's blank. So I could design on a diamond art on my stitch fiddle.
So is it's got the like the
It's
sticky
sticky.
stuff? It's just
Yep.
the oh, that's kind of cool.
Interesting.
And I already bought like some random, oh, maybe I should do that for your mermaid thing because I'll go get it. Go ahead and make yourself big.
I will show you the mermaid picture because Lori's already seen it.
beautiful.
So this is what we're going to be using for our cover of our mermaid journal.
it's gonna have a colored background,
Yeah.
but still be in black and white. Well, technically gray.
It's going to turn out really pretty. We already have been playing around with editing, so I kind of have an idea of how it's going to be.
It's not gonna take much.
so
editing.
pretty. So pretty.
And
And
then
it's just going to be a line journal. It's not going to be anything super fancy, except for Cheyenne is wanting to, or is, let me put it back over here. Cheyenne.
I wanted there to be a little art in the top corner.
That's correct, Chef. I get all my steps in on the live.
Okay. She made these little shell things.
So cute.
This.
Mom didn't
So
see them
cute.
until like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we were just coming on the live and she's like, here, I've got these.
I didn't get a chance to show you this morning, and then I was
So
trying
those
to
will
sleep.
So cute.
those will be fun. I'm excited. It's going to be very pretty. And I already know what I'm going to do with one of them copies.
Nice.
Okay, let's switch you. You're going to show me what you were
Okay.
talking about.
So I have the blank paper now, and I had previously ordered these dots, but I want to show you these colors.
Yeah,
Look at
Whoa.
Blues and purples.
gold,
Gold and
teal.
that teal.
Like, is this not perfect for mermaid? Look.
Oh, that is
greens.
totally perfect. That would be very pretty.
I just bought a whole set of random. There's another strip of them too, and they're all kind of similar but not the same. And like, oh, I'm gonna flip it. Pinks and silver and black and green. I mean, it's like perfect. So that's what I'll do.
One you do when diamond art is
I'll
finished?
do a small design on this and do it.
I've never finished one, partially because I just don't know what to do with it when I'm done.
Charlotte framed one and put up on her wall.
The diamond paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on my lighthouse. I'm almost done. Guess that's
Lori-
a mermaid, but not really.
Lori asked about, since Amazon doesn't like the blank pages, could you do that on a blank page? Yes, we probably will put out a blank version and a lined version
Of the
of the
one.
mermaid one, since we have the little pictures to put on the
That's
corners.
part of why I like doing little art in the corner. But
We
also
like
just-
having blank books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means that I can still sketch in them without the lines.
How does SF decide where the colors go?
Those are so pretty.
What do you mean by SF? Do you know what she means by SF?
Yes.
Oh, stitch fiddle.
Stitch fiddle, yeah. So, okay. So, stitch fiddle. So, you tell it what craft you're using. Let me see if diamond art is an option. I don't think it was, but I think I was going to do it as cross stitch, set it up. Let me look.
Oh, because you would pretty much just need to say, hey, I want colors in these squares.
Yeah, I
Right.
can tell it what colors are on here. I can, because these are embroidery
Rachel?
floss colors.
Huh?
Hi, Rachel. Welcome.
So those are embroidery floss
Okay.
colors. So I can tell it which colors to use.
I don't know.
I can be
Yep.
really specific. So, and that's why I'm saying cross stitch. Because if I choose, let me just go in here for a sec and make sure. I think I already looked and it didn't have like diamond painting options, but let's try to do that. Let me see. Oh,
I don't have to remember how you can share your screen. I think I just have to approve of it or something.
oh yeah, no, I didn't share my screen because I wanted to not have these things up right now.
Yeah.
I have 2 of those. Why do I have 2 of those? Hold on.
Did I have a marvelous Monday? I got to take a nap today. I guess that makes it marvelous, right?
I took a nap instead of sleeping. I'm tired.
So this is the one. Okay, I need to edit something really quick and then use
Okay.
and then I can do what I need to do because I don't pay for the stitch fiddle, so you can only have 15 charts.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't pay for and I get limits. And it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It is what it is. Exactly. Oh, yeah, actually I'll wait. I clicked the wrong thing. This is a normal thing. It was really impressive. I had a live yesterday. I did not drop anything for 47 whole minutes.
Good job.
Wow.
So yes, that's an accomplishment in my world.
Yay.
I haven't dropped anything here so far, but you know. All right. So let me
choose some stuff.
see
That's
what I
online.
have to choose from. Pixel art. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and let me go back in. Restream. Where are we? Restream. Okay. I will request to share the screen. Where is that? I think it's this one. Yes. And I want to share this one.
And I'm waiting. Okay,
Aha.
there you go. Add the scene.
All right. So look at that. It has, I didn't see that last time I looked.
So you can click diamond painting.
You can click diamond painting. And then what I'm going to do is I'll create my own. And then I'm going to tell it how wide I want it. Why is it just giving me this diamond count. I guess so. This would be 6 inches by 6 inches. That's fine. Let's
Cool.
see how I add the colors though, because I'm going to have to change the palette. So see how it has these numbers here? It's showing, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I have on these packets, all of them have those numbers.
Oh, okay.
Like I have, let's see if I can find one of these. Let's see if I would assume I can edit this. Let's see if I can.
I think you could.
Let me see if I can edit to be. I've got a green one here. Oh, I have that exact one. So I would choose this 704. I have this color, and I want to. How do I add it? Oh, add up here. So I've chosen this one, add. Oh, then I can choose the numbers. There we go.
Look at that. You have like all the diamond art numbers there.
Right.
Wow.
So I'm super excited. So if I get time, and I have to say that, if I get time, I want to do this. Because I have the perfect colors for it to be mermaidy, right?
Yeah. That's exciting. I
All
can't
right.
wait to see it.
So yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing and come back to you. But yeah,
That's-
that'll be cool. Once I figure out how to, like, I'll probably pull in an image actually and delete that blank one. But now I know I can do it. And I can adjust the colors to choose the number. Well, I might have to still draw it myself from a picture, but I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out and then you'll do a tutorial on it.
Correct. How I do.
Okay.
I mean, you watched how I like learned it myself, and that's half my tutorials are like that. I'm gonna figure this out on the fly.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I literally had looked before to see if it said diamond art and had not seen it before. So I'm super excited. Use it and then adjust the colors. Chef, that's my leaning for sure. I just have to see the body art. I saw that there was a video and I have not had a chance to watch yet. I definitely want to check out her yarn. It looked really pretty. Camille's Creations had actually pulled up the website of the Mary Maxim website and showed the pictures on camera earlier. Yes, and right, because she's been trying for years, right, to get her yarn line. But the first company she was working with, she was not okay with their price point, and this is very reasonable. Thank you, Another Yarn. 25% is, I assume, 25% off. We always joke that.
But that's Crystal, right?
Yes, bag a day. Yeah. Yep. And they're all like, she's got these beautiful ombres or, phase out color. It's all gorgeous. Yeah. You already ordered yours. Yeah. See, they're gorgeous colors, Michelle. Gorgeous. And reasonably priced. I think it was $6.99 before the discount.
You followed the pattern to make the hand mitten thingy or the hand things.
I want to find another pattern that's just as easy, but I can use like the soft yarn for.
Oh,
because I can't use.
You want to use the Chanel yarn? That's what.
Yeah.
Fuzzy yarn.
The fuzzy yarn she got for her birthday last week from Lori.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with all of the yarn, but I don't know how much I would need for certain things.
Oh, that's what you call it. Okay.
Welcome to the world of crochet and knit.
Correct.
Not worth it.
Oh, they will. They'll have to sell, and it's not like a limited time, is it? Is it a limited time? I can't imagine they would do a limited run, because they're probably going to do patterns of hers with her yarn, like in kits, because that's Mary Maxim does that. So
I would hope so, but I still think that because she's got such a big following, she probably
the
will.
first run will sell out like that.
Sell out and they will find that they made a very good choice in having her as their
Right. And they're
person.
gonna, and they'll probably rerun. And yes, I have the same. Yes. Which
Yeah.
same problem?
That has exclusive patterns to Mary Maxim in her
Yep.
own yarn. Oh, okay, I
Yep.
knew she had some patterns
Yep.
there, but this new
Yeah,
yarn
that's
thing
true.
is just all new thing. I didn't know.
Right.
So
So what I think
Newer
Chef's
to-
saying is like that people will buy it up while it's discounted, and then you won't get it. You might not get it with the discount. So go ahead. So what you were saying.
yeah, no, it's all good. That's exciting. I'm excited for Crystal.
Yeah, because she's been really diligent, and she was not going to let them overcharge for using her name. And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
For using what?
for using her name because she's got a big
I
channel and
heard
stuff.
vervain, and I was like, vampires.
Cheyenne's ears are all
Oh.
plugged up from allergies, so she's yeah. Will she recur her yarn?
Yes.
New
Yes. That is so
What?
beautiful.
magic.
Moonlight Magic.
Yeah, pull
Bot
it up. Pull
pattern.
it up for sure.
Yeah. So it's her pattern on. We should find it and
Yeah, do that and then share
share.
screen. Yeah, do it. It's on Mary Maxim, right?
That's
Yeah. I can read the chat. I just can't reply in the chat without like getting it on here. And
Oh, look, there's Crystal's face right on the home screen.
so pretty.
so like
I'm like, hey, I know her.
so Mary Maxim got the bod yarn. Hirschner's got the big twist yarn. They're gonna be like competitors, like, but in very like different markets in a way.
If we click on it, does it show it in different colors? No, it just
Very
shows the one
nice.
pattern. Okay. This. Hold on. Let me get this so I can share it.
$90. How many skeins is that? Shannon, do you recall? Or maybe Michelle will be able to see. Because it usually shows with the kit how much yarn you're getting. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. 25% off 90 is pretty significant. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I
Yeah.
forgot that it was in that color in here. So pretty.
Yeah, and then you have
And you can choose any of those because they variegate. Do you think color can be
that's
controlled?
pretty
It's just
super-
gorgeous.
oh. I want to get back to
But yeah,
the
25% off
screen.
90.
I love this one
Yes,
over here.
That
teal
one,
one.
and then the
Oh.
like light green frosty one. Look, I like that one, and yeah,
This one here, if a person could get that made in this month, could turn it into my
absolutely.
mermaid
Well, that one too.
thing.
There are a few.
It's called the Moonlight Magic. Oh, that colorway was 7 C's. Did you see that?
Oh, is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
it's a 7
Makes
C's. That's funny.
7.
So yes, very mermaidy.
So that definitely, this one's Liquid Mercury. That's kind of pretty. The Garden Lodge. Your Majesty Queen.
Wow.
Oh, these are so fun. Mr. Fahrenheit. I love them. Ooh, I
Every
like that
single
one.
colorway is gorgeous.
They are so pretty.
And I think
Kit includes tonal hewn yarns and pattern.
12.
Requires an eye hook.
Did you say it includes 12 skeins of yarn?
I can't see where
Oh.
it says how many.
Well, what size does it say it makes? Because 56 by 50.
56
That's
by
pretty big.
56.
That's pretty
Yeah.
big. So that's a lot of yarn.
It would be a decent amount. Yeah. So, yeah. What else did she have on here?
Yeah, just look at her
Let me
yarn in general. I think that was all of them, but just Bag-O-Day, tonal hues. Look at that.
Subharmonic frequency blanket.
Oh, that echoing. That's
Ooh,
so pretty.
Waves of lace through.
So pretty.
So yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, and again, like Chef was saying, like for the kit, 25% off one of these kits is like, that makes it a killer deal.
Yeah.
Because the yarn is reasonably priced to start with. Tells you how many skeins per kit. Okay. You get enough, but no clue how much enough is. Yeah, I think you're right, Shannon, that they don't actually tell you how much is enough. Because my sunflower blanket, was that one Hirschner's or Mary Maxim? It was one of the two. One of the two companies. It's literally the only place I could find that pattern. I could not even find anything close. So I went ahead and ordered the kit, and I had enough to make that blanket and then some. I could have almost made a small, like a kid's sweater with how much yarn was left. So yeah.
Yeah.
You're funny, Chef. We all know it was her hubby. We all know it was. She starts them, he finishes them.
Yeah, she's had some issues with having other people make her stuff.
Yes,
so.
correct. Did you see, is it Mary Maxim? I think it is Mary Maxim. Mary Maxim is having a design contest, and you can win up to $10,000 or something like that.
Wow.
5,000? I can't remember. But you give up all the rights to it, so that's the thing. Like, I'm like, I'd have to really think about that.
I wonder, Shannon, if Mary Maxim's kits will end up in there, like if Crystal's stuff will end up in there, so that we can go see what the yardage is for hers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it will be cool if it does show up there.
Yeah.
So that you can see that. They're really pretty yarns. I'm excited
yarn
for
is
her.
Beautiful. I think it was 4-weight, right?
Probably.
Because she said an eye hook
closely.
5.5 for that one. I would assume that's a 4.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it's acrylic.
Yeah, these are 3-weight and acrylic. Yes, it's anti-pilling acrylic. I remember Camille reading that earlier.
Yeah, that's the kind Cheyenne can look at and think, ooh, pretty, and then never touch.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, because this doesn't even feel like acrylic. This feels like cotton. I don't understand how it's like that, but Cheyenne would unfortunately probably very much react to that.
Now, she shouldn't be touching this.
Oh, okay.
Because
not to.
Even though it's really soft and doesn't feel like acrylic, it is acrylic.
She made me some slippers that I can't even wear because they're acrylic, and we didn't know.
Yeah, that was before we found out.
That's so sad.
Very pretty. That was fun.
All right. I have a mermaid task. I really didn't know what I was going to do, but now I have an idea.
Yay!
I'm very excited because I had like literally the perfect colors of diamonds, right?
We're good at encouraging ideas.
Yes.
Yep, that's fun. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
That will be very pretty.
It'll be fun, and it will be fun for me to create a tutorial on how do you make a diamond painting when you have the blank canvas like that.
Yeah, I didn't even know they made the blank canvas. I mean, it makes sense that they would, but I'd never seen.
I had heard they did, but I didn't know. Like I've never seen it in my Joann. So then when my stepdaughter I went to Joann to see if there was anything I could get you, and this is all they had. I said, I want that, please. So I got 3 of the 12-inch, and then it's 36 wide, so you can cut it into your pieces, and then one that's big. I don't remember how big this one is. This one is, where is it? 19 inches tall. So,
Hmm.
and it
And they're
says
just
dog.
long strips that you can cut.
Right. I could do strips. Yeah. Yep. I could do a 6-inch by 6-inch like it says. I probably will, just because then I know I can get it done in the time frame, because that's like,
Yeah, I
The
was
bigger
like,
ones are harder.
yeah.
I have a
We only have
12
a
inch
few
by 12
weeks.
a 12-inch by 12-inch, and it's taken forever. So yeah, no. Maybe I'll do a
I've
3-inch.
never actually done diamond art.
Oh, you've never tried it?
We should get some to do because
It's been in my house because my kids have been given some.
Yeah.
And
For
things
some
like that,
reason, they
but
always end up in my possession,
the kids get bored with them.
and then they give them to me.
They need little ones. Oh, Chef says make a bookmark.
Yes, there's bookmark
How-
ones. Yeah. Oh, I could make a bookmark with a mermaid. Brilliant. Thank you, Chef.
Is
Let me
there a
write
way
it down.
to like upload a photo of something and have it put into the thing so that you can make that as the diamond art?
Yes.
Because if she wanted to do that, I could give her the one that fits in here.
Oh yeah, she has another mermaid she can show you. Oh, let me make you big.
Oh, so pretty.
Let me make you big, not Lori big. Okay. Ta-da.
So pretty.
Yep, she's the artist. I used to do sketching and stuff once upon a time, but when you don't use it for many, many, many years and you go back, it's frustrating.
I love painting,
experience
but
that with
yeah.
my 5 years of not doing art. 5 years later, suddenly I'm way better at it than I was before. Like my realism tree, awesome. And that was one of the first things I did after it being so long since I did art.
You don't know so long yet.
I will never know that long.
No, because so long is when you go like decades without doing it.
But
Hi.
I did that with crochet. I went decades.
Yeah.
Give or take 3 decades.
Wow, that's a long
What
time.
happened?
Mm-hmm.
So is it Vima or Vima?
Vima, I believe. Is it Vima?
That's how I would pronounce it, but I want to check.
Yeah, you're right. I've always said Vima. I never thought.
That's such
of
a
Vima. But usually in other languages, the I is pronounced as E. So
Yeah.
just English, that's weird.
Yeah. The Great Vowel Shift.
Old English was
Einstein.
not.
Yeah, in Old English, it said it and E.
Yeah. Yes,
And then
what should
Lori,
be there this week? I missed. Oh, custom picture made. I'm so glad you're doing that, because Margaret, Songbirds Creations, she did that with a photo, and she found out. Check this out. See if your state fair, you can enter diamond painting in some state fairs.
Huh.
So she had a custom picture like Chef is doing, and then she completed it and then found out she could submit it to her oh hey Linda, to her state fair. So I think she's going to do it. I think she's in is she in Indiana, Margaret? I think that's right. I don't remember.
I don't know what it takes to get into our state fair.
It's usually pretty easy. You just like go Utah State Fair and then like look at their arts and crafts categories and then like look at their rules.
Yeah, I haven't been in a state fair since I was from 4-H.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a state fair.
No, you haven't been to a state fair. I remember once as a little girl, some of my 4-H projects went from county to state. And so they were at the state fair. So we went to the state fair, and then at the same time, Ice Capades was in town. So I remember going to the state fair over by Lori's house, and then going to the Ice Capades to watch the ice. I think it was Disney. Or I mean, not Disney, Sesame Street. I know I've seen Sesame Street on ice because I remember Ernie being pushed around in his bathtub.
That's hilarious.
But I don't. I think we saw Smurfs once too, but I don't
I've
remember
never
for sure on
seen
that.
anything on ice.
But you've seen the Wiggles.
I would personally
Yes.
go to my county fair before I'd go to my state fair. I don't particularly care for the city our state fair is in. It's
Mm.
not the best part of, it's not even the cutest part of Colorado by a long stretch. So yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
not, yeah, no. It's,
I'm not a fan of where the fairgrounds are in Salt Lake either.
okay. But at least it's like the main city, right? You'd think this would be Denver Metro, but no, the state fair is all the way down nearly to New Mexico.
Really? Where's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, on the east side of the state, but nearly, like if you went straight down from Denver toward New Mexico, you'd get there, but about 2.5 hours south
Crazy.
of Denver. Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy. It's very middle of nowhere, but yeah.
That's
Yeah, so Chef got the idea from Margaret. So seriously, it's so pretty. The one that Margaret did with it's a picture of one of the Great Lakes. I don't remember which one that she took, and then they turned it into a painting. I can't wait to see what yours looks like, Chef.
Yeah.
That'll be so
I
nice.
would be curious to what county fairs, because she put that our state fair's not until September, and I knew that. I knew it was in the fall, but county fairs would be
County
a
fairs
couple
are a little bit earlier. Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
depends.
I haven't been to a county fair since I was like 16, so I have no clue where Salt Lake County holds their county fairs, where Utah County holds them, but I'm assuming they have them. Tooele County has them. Cache County has them.
I actually
Yeah.
was going to start experiencing more things like that. It would make my writing a lot easier.
It would be good for you, because you would see people like you would never see in your regular life. So that's good.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd see people.
Crazy.
Sorry
Yeah.
to suggest peopling.
I don't mind peopling. I just don't get much opportunity to.
Right, and I get
Nobody peoples anymore.
that. Well,
It's
yes.
really hard to write a book about a person who peoples. when I
Yeah.
don't people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about fairs.
Yeah, just start looking on the website. I mean, Chef says the
I could
state
write
fair
about
is
them.
not up. You said the website stuff isn't up, but
The
check your
content
county.
stuff. Yeah, I'd
That's
check
probably
I'm
more
curious.
convenient anyway.
Because I know we have Pleasant Grove days. They're called Strawberry Days. Those are in June. And I'm guessing
Strawberries are coming back into season.
I'm guessing the county days are probably in like July or August, right before State Fair.
That's probably right.
You go sit somewhere to watch people. Yeah, you go to the mall.
Yeah.
There are still people
See,
that go
I
to the
can
malls.
write about the mall. I know enough about the mall, but that does not explain any
The problem
city
is
or
even
anything
the
events.
fairs and stuff, though, they're not going to be what you hear about in the books and stuff because we don't live in the Midwest.
which is part of why I want to go.
Which their
experience
fairs are
it so I
gonna
can
be-
write my experience.
Yeah, well,
Because most of it is placed in a similar.
honestly, I would
Area
say
to
that your
ours.
fairs are going to be like going to Strawberry Days.
Well, I haven't been really to Strawberry Days. We've been to the little kids' activities when I was little.
You went to Strawberry Days a couple times.
I
Shortcake and making the cake from pancake mix.
We went to go to Strawberry Days and then decided it was not worth it.
I get that.
The rides looked
Honestly,
terrifying.
since 9/11, I have hardly gone to anything because 9/11 was the first time the prices hiked.
Mm.
So I haven't been to Lagoon since 2001. I haven't been to fairs or even like the little local ones hardly ever because everything went up.
Part of why I
And now they've got up again.
in my book is because I don't have enough experience with things like events held by the city, because hers hold a lot of events, and because of what her mother is like, she's required to go to many of them. But also, I have not been to enough museums to write about somebody who spends like half her time in a museum.
Oh, I have annual pass to our museum. We go all the time, at least once a month.
That's nice.
The big museum.
Chuck says people watching is fun. I agree.
It
I
can
like
be.
Me too. I was talking about that the other day to Tanner, that I would love to go people watching again. I think you're the only person I've ever been people watching with, because nobody else will do it with me.
It's
People
fun.
my age are so boring.
I like watching people and like making up what they're saying to each other.
Yeah.
We make up what their lives are probably like.
Yes,
Like,
there you go.
I think that person plays football, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And then just add the dialogue in your head. Okay, that person plays football. This person's a cheerleader, whatever, just make stuff up.
My favorite is when somebody is clearly a nerd and the person they're with is clearly a football player.
Yeah.
Because it just goes against the cliche, and I love it.
Yeah.
Especially the size difference.
Okay, so what's everybody working on now?
Mermaids.
Well, I have a bookmark to make now.
I probably will end up drawing
Actually,
a bunch of
mermaid going
stuff.
down the going down that actually would be really pretty.
Yeah. I'm thinking then I could just do the tail part and then like a background. That would work really nicely.
I could design a tail. I like doing the tails. The fin's my favorite part.
Yeah, it's the most fun part, right?
I also liked doing the hair for the ones that I did. It's the first time I've drawn a mermaid that did not look warped and terrifying. So I was excited about that.
Oh, nice. I am. You like most people, Chuck? That's good. I do too, generally. That I'm working on that. I finished
People, I just don't like the concept of them.
And then y'all know I'm working on this. And the puppy tried to take off with it. It's this way.
It's getting so big.
It is.
Wow.
Lori's working on her 12-step blanket in a cotton bag. Elaine is chipping away at a scrap bag number 2 from Chef. And
I knocked something down.
Hey, but we have been going for an hour and 3 minutes.
Woohoo! That's the longest I've made it. That's the longest I've ever made it.
Kat, you still have another one to make. Yeah.
Yes, correct, Chef. This is the first cat. It's because I undid and redid this one, but that one's done now. So now I'll focus on this. And try to get it knocked out.
Probably about 8:30. I don't know exactly what time it is.
It's 8:34. It shows on my computer.
For us Mountain Time peoples.
Yes, 8:34 Mountain Time, PM.
Thinking of blanket projects, I'm already planning Christmas gifts. Oh, what a good idea.
See, that's smart, Chuck.
Christmas gifts this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to make them. But if I do, it's a great time to think about that.
Yeah, I
don't know what to do for Christmas gifts or gifts in general besides art. I've been doing it for so long because I haven't had much else that I could do. And only a few people actually enjoy my gifts. So
Unfortunately, that is the danger with
Forgot my journal.
with something like art. People can be unappreciative, I guess is the right way to say it.
Even with yarn shop, there's a reason why people have a term knit worthy or crochet worthy.
Yep.
Yarn worthy.
Yeah, the people that actually you like making stuff for because you know they're going to appreciate it and use
Like
it.
me.
I like making socks for Zach because Zach will wear his socks.
I don't leave the house enough to wear socks, although my feet do get cold very easily. And I don't actually mind the sensation of having those kind of socks on.
Artworthy.
Yes. Exactly. On artworthy.
Yeah, artworthy.
Hiram is art-worthy.
Oh, and
He
Hiram's
hangs
so
his stuff up
appreciative
on the
of
wall.
everything. It's great. And of all the kids, because he's got one of these, and he has been filling it up.
Yeah, he's doing it way faster than I
He
am.
takes it everywhere with him, and he will be
That's so
sketching
sweet.
all the time.
That's awesome.
like, Aw.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just remembered another one.
I was taking that very literally about the button, and because I was thinking of that hat over there that I knitted.
Mhm.
Well, the machine knitted. Anyway,
Sometimes I wish I had a machine because I would make the tubes for socks and then
Yes.
just go in and put the afterthought hills in.
yeah.
That'd be so nice.
It would be so nice.
Or
but
making
then I'd get
tube
long
socks. Do you remember tube socks from the 80s?
Yep.
I like long socks. And if you had a machine, I could make long socks.
Before I
He sings well, but he refuses to sing. He would make an amazing actor, but he refuses to act. But he will
enjoyed
draw.
it when he did it when he was little.
He is a really good writer when he chooses to write.
Oh yeah. I was so
And
shocked when I first read his stuff.
He wants to be a game programmer, and I think he could actually do a really good job.
Yeah, if he actually put his
because that's all those skills. Yeah. That's
Oh,
all
he
those
loves
skills.
programming.
Yeah, but he could be doing programming already with his free time. Instead, he plays games.
No, he still is programming from his class. He
Yeah.
finished his class, but he programs every day before he
Okay.
plays. Yeah,
He wasn't doing that
it.
before though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And he's
open this
only
up and show
16.
you something funny about the tube. If I did a different cast on and cast off,
Mhm.
like it would be a really fast way to make a sleeve,
I love
that
it.
makes super
I love
cute.
right?
And then you can just make like a
You can
tube
make
just-
for the.
You could
Right.
make a sweater sleeve like
Yeah, you
this.
can make a tube that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Not
exactly.
the bishop sleeve.
And it
kind.
took less than 2 hours, and I was brand new beginner. That's knit stitch.
I shouldn't
Yeah,
touch
that's
that.
beautiful.
That's
Because
acrylic.
all you have to do is put
But
a.
this is
put the
acrylic.
one
Yes,
in.
this is what came with it, and I don't
The
even.
sweater I just touched, it was
Oh,
mine.
I'm sorry.
And
Oh,
we have it so that we can figure out how to replicate it in cotton.
there you go.
Because I love that sweater.
Yes, there you go. You can do it.
All the list of all the things to do.
I want to replicate some of my grandmother's
That
work.
one yarn.
I don't have anything that my grandma made, and that makes me sad. She taught me to crochet, so I've got that, but I don't have anything she made me.
Luckily, my mom saved it. There's one. I think this was one of my cousins because it's not mine because I need my steps, right?
Yes. Woohoo! Go exercise.
I've been exercising. I didn't do it yesterday because it was Sunday. I'm having today, and
So
then
I'm pretty sure this was
That
my
is
cousin.
so pretty.
Ooh,
Isn't
Right,
that beautiful?
Big.
It is.
Oh.
It's very big.
she's a ghost.
Like it's got the Jacob's
That's
ladder
fun.
in it.
I like the
I like
triangle
this kind of
bubble.
edges.
It's almost like
But it's not a mile a minute.
mile a
It's
minute.
got
That's
these
what I'm
strips.
thinking it was. Yeah, it's a mile a minute for sure
They-
because you can see the joins here.
Yeah,
But,
the center's
yeah, isn't
not
that
quite
so
the
cute?
same. because the center looks like it's like little rows back and forth, and then with the mile a minute edging to hook them together
Oh,
in little
okay.
strips. Yeah, but that's really pretty.
Yeah, so she like it's 100%, I'm sure it's acrylic.
Yeah.
Some of the yarn has kind
All
of
acrylic.
almost a sparkle in it,
Not great.
but not
sparkly stuff.
quite.
Yeah.
This was probably made in the 80s.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about for 80 sparkle.
Some of the stuff you don't get to see till Decade Divas. So.
Jada does. So with Jada's Mile a Minute, Once Upon a Time. Oh, thanks for remembering.
I tried to say.
Once Upon a Time, I was trying to do her Mile a Minute calendar blanket thing, and then I didn't finish it. But she's really good at teaching how to do Mile a Minute jig and stitches.
Once upon a time, you were making.
Somebody said something about Facebook groups for something.
For knitting machine, thank you, Linda.
I'm amazed at what people. Cause I know people have made amigurumis with knitting machines.
Right. And I had somebody when I was doing my knitting machine live. Crafty Witch 232. She lives here in Colorado as well. She does amigurumi, like that's all she does is amigurumi, and she's done amigurumi on the 48 pin. So that must have been a giant amigurumi.
Yeah,
like be that big around, and that's just your tube. So eventually I will try that, but right now, this is a written pattern, so I can do that anytime, anywhere. So, but
Chef Laura, you are so blessed to be able to have a blanket from each one of your grandmas. Seriously,
just one grandma. Oh, you have one. Oh,
yeah, she says I have
cool.
one blanket from each.
I do have some porcelain stuff that my other grandma. For a while, she ran a thrift store, and then she was running a ceramic shop out of her garage. She converted her garage to a ceramic shop, and then she ran a Bible bookstore. So she was an interesting. My grandma was a very interesting person. And then when she finished with that and was retired, she ended up making a food bank in the city they lived in, because there was the only food banks were in Denver. This was a suburb, pretty good distance. So, and her whole goal was to reach the people who were working, but still not making enough money and needed just a little help. So she was an amazing woman. My dad's mother, amazing woman. Both of them were. This stuff is my mom's mom. She has I can't say it because there's a maiden name involved there, but my grandma's name was an actress's name, and my grandma and the actress couldn't have been more different than one another. So I always thought it was funny to tell people that my grandma's name was,
funny,
because they were like, woo, not the same. My grandma looked a little bit like Lucille Ball, actually.
Really?
Yeah, which is interesting. My mom's mom, a little bit, not like, I mean, like if she had ever said I'm her cousin, you would have believed it. It was like that much, not like twins or anything, but yeah,
right.
Was she was fun.
Like how I look kind of like Billie Eilish.
You do look a little bit like Billie Eilish. You look enough like.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Billie Eilish looks a lot like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, there's facial structure too.
Recently, and I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah. Their facial structure is very similar.
I could totally see that had Marilyn Monroe been alive during now, she would have dyed her hair multiple colors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She was an edgy lady.
Her perfume and her eyebrows. That was like her thing.
I don't know. All I know is that she was a brunette and became a blonde, and she was known for being a blonde.
Yep.
That's why I know she would have colored her hair.
Absolutely.
In colors, just like Billie Eilish and you.
Absolutely.
Green.
Why not? right?
Yes. That's fun. My grandma, my mom's mom, she did quilts, and I have a quilt that she tied. I don't
Oh.
have anything she quilted, but I have a quilt that she tied, and she gave it to me for Christmas in 1980, and it is Raggedy Ann and Andy.
So cute. I'm not doing this, but I actually considered doing that Raggedy Ann or Raggedy Andy for Decade Divas. I'm not.
So
doing
did I.
it. Yeah.
So did
yeah.
I. And I'm not, but I am doing something.
Yeah.
But I can't talk about it.
Right.
That's hard.
Right. It's really hard. Especially, I'm still working on the design elements of mine, but that's okay.
I have the yarn, I have the pattern. I have not sat down to do it, and I really am like, I got to get started on that, or I will not get it done.
Yeah, I have part of it sitting over here, but you would never know it's anything yet because it's like tiny. It's like that much started. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're lucky to. Yeah, that's
I've been so hyper focused on editing pictures for our books that I haven't hardly worked on my yarn stuff.
and that does happen. That's like it's like which thing do I focus on?
Yeah.
Luckily, like the part of the reason my lighthouse diamond painting is not done yet is because I only work on it on Friday nights. That's it.
Mm.
Because that's and then the rest of the week is either babysitting or doctors or yarn stuff.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, like I said, the puppy twice got a hold of this and because she went for the ball, right?
The kids have been trying to
I
get into
about
it.
had a heart attack.
Yeah,
But
that's
luckily the clamps were tight and I did have a stitch marker in the stitch. So nothing.
I do like that about crochet because, like my knitting, I have these little things on the end.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because otherwise, yeah.
You tragedy could
Knitting
happen.
coming
Right?
undone is kind of scary.
Yes.
Crocheting coming undone is frustrating, but
Right.
Yeah.
It's not as scary.
It's easy to
Exactly.
recover from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was going to show this because I was thinking of the animals. This was the little wedding favor at my youngest daughter's. It's a beeswax candle.
Oh, that's pretty. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Yeah, everybody got one. I would show the other side, but that's their names. And so,
Yeah. Those are
anyway,
really fun.
but I came across, well, actually my husband came across that in his suit pocket because it's been that long since they just had their anniversary. So, yeah.
I like that though. We had one for Christmas once that was green beeswax.
Oh,
I don't know if
nice.
you remembered. Because I'm pretty sure that it was falling apart by the time it wasn't well taken care of.
Here, I'll show you that.
I love candles.
It
So it
says
has
meant to be. And then
That's cute.
meant to
know.
be. Yeah.
that.
I just covered their names. Again, more just it's more because of my husband's work that I'm really cautious about the names.
Mm.
Law enforcement is yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin, I was confused because I did not know that she, I don't know if she's a dispatcher or what she does, but she does something with the sheriff's office or something. And so on Facebook, her last name was not what her
Yep.
last name is. I was so confused.
Yep. They
And
all
when I
do that.
asked about it, I was told, but the way I was told was kind of with an attitude as if I should have known. And I'm like, why would I know that my cousin?
Why would you know that?
So my
asked my
cousin,
husband-
she is like 4 years younger than my oldest son.
Oh wow,
So
okay.
I I haven't hardly seen them. I would not have a clue what she's doing with her life. I had no clue.
Right.
But yeah. And then I have some relatives that were in military that also don't go by their names on
Yep.
Facebook.
Correct. That's really common too. And my husband's in the National Guard, so yeah. He does not list his actual employment. He lists that he's a dragon slayer, I believe. That
I
is
love
his
that.
employment. But it's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably overly cautious, but I don't want to take any chances. People are
No.
crazy.
Yeah, we live in a pretty strange world.
My characters in my roleplay agree with you. This is a strange world. They're from a different universe.
Strange.
This one's
Yeah.
weird.
Can you? Yeah, right. Take yourself out and look at this like from an complete.
Well, it's
outside,
weird to the people who live in it, let alone somebody outside of it.
right?
And so writing a character that is from another universe and got trapped here for a while is so much fun.
Oh yeah, that's a blast. Because you can talk about and the differences in like you get dropped and trapped here in America is a very different experience if you get trapped in, say, Kenya or India or Russia or Japan or
I would
all
love
of
to
those
write a
things
book
are
about
different.
other countries, but I'd have to go to the country.
Right.
Which actually would make it very easy for you to write as if somebody got dropped there because
Because
we
that's
would
what
have
we
that
saw.
outsider experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a friend whose son is give or take your age. And he just bought himself, he wanted to see this concert and it was happening near Tokyo, but it wasn't in Tokyo. It was in another city. I can't remember. He just, first time he's ever traveled out of the country, he learned Japanese to go, got a passport, and he went all by himself. I think he was
Wow.
21.
I
He had
would
just
not
turned
go
21.
by myself.
No, me neither. We're also women, so
Yeah.
there's
But
that.
even if I was a dude, I think I wouldn't go by myself.
Right.
No.
Personality wise, yeah.
I've tried to explain to my son, he's 20, and I tried to explain to him why I've never taken him camping.
Oh, okay.
And it was because when I first got divorced, it was my mom and me, and my mom had health problems, and two women with young kids, little scary. But since in the last 5 years, it's been one single mom with some teenage kids
and a lot of health problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Now he's 20 and my other son's 19 and the youngest is 15. Now I probably, if I had all the equipment, I could go camping. And that'd be fun. But
Right.
being a woman made a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it does
No,
make a
you
difference.
have two gentlemen. Well, gentlemen's quite gracious. But they
No, I have 3.
well Hiram's
Hiram's the most gentlemanly of the 3.
He is.
I have 3 gentlemen. My other one that is
They range in their
moved away.
gentleness.
They range. They just bring out different aspects of what it means to be a gentleman.
That is true.
Because they have different personalities. Zach would be very good at making sure camp was going and taking care of us. And he's our little
He's
survivalist.
also a very generous person when he wants to be.
Yeah. I have good kids. I have lots of good kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have good kids and good stepkids and good son-in-laws, so I'm happy.
I'm hoping to give you a good son-in-law eventually.
I would love to get a good son-in-law.
Yeah.
I'd love to get 2 good
Both-
son-in-laws.
Both
Some
of my
good
son-in-laws are scientists, so
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
Well, my daughter-in-law is a biologist. So.
yeah, see?
She
you go.
wanted to count frogs.
So the
Her
one is,
dream is to count frogs in the Amazon.
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds very much like my younger daughter. Like she did part of her graduation, like part of getting her degree. She got a wildlife biology and fishery management degree out of a University of Wyoming. And part of her degree, she got this internship where she was observing bats, not with her own eyes, but like they had cameras placed it. They were trying to figure out the maternal nesting habits of a certain kind of bat in Wyoming. What they found was the bats would every single night they were moving, or every couple nights they were moving their babies and nests. So they weren't staying in one place, which they didn't know that before they did the research. But
That's really cool.
If she could watch bats all the time, she'd be thrilled. But she works for the Botanic Gardens, so she's happy there. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice.
Lindsay, for a part of her studies, she actually was doing so well in school that they hired her for a study that normally you had to be a postgraduate to get.
Yes.
She
Yep.
was able to get on it, and they
Mhm.
were doing some studies with fish down in southern Utah
Oh,
by
interesting.
Powell.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
That's
remember
how I
she
feel,
was
Chuck,
lost.
too.
Chuck, that's awesome. My daughter-in-law told me today I raised a wonderful man. Can't take all the credit. I have great kids. Yeah, I feel like that when people compliment my kids. I'm like,
It's
I
so
can't take
weird
all
when
the
people
credit because
compliment us.
definitely they have their own personalities, and I just
Right.
feel like I was blessed with good kids.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
haven't
me
really
too.
had a way of rebellion either. But then again, there wasn't a
I
lot
just
of.
knew how to handle it.
There wasn't much to rebel against because the rules are very logical in reason, and you always gave us a reason
There you
for
go.
it. Mhm.
There you go. I joke that my oldest daughter rebelled by liking country music. So that's both her father and I can't stand it.
That's funny. That's funny. No.
The most I've rebelled against you in that sense because I like horror movies and gore and that kind of stuff.
I won't watch those with her.
One
No.
daughter that loves it. My sister loves it. Nope. Not gonna happen.
I think that they're cheesy.
Right. That's how
They're
my
so cheesy.
17-year-old stepdaughter feels. She loves to watch them. She's totally into it, but because it's cheesy. Yes, exactly.
If I'm looking for something scary, though, I'm gonna watch paranormal investigation videos from certain people
Yes.
because
Yeah.
those
Those are
get the
scary.
blood pumping a little
Those make us look in the back seat of the car
every time. Yeah.
to make sure there's nothing back there.
The best part is I always end up watching them at night.
All of my children rebelled. It's just a phase. Them growing up in a way. See, I feel like my kids rebelled in their own ways.
Yes, exactly.
Can you elaborate on that?
To develop their own identities.
You have rebelled when it comes to clothes. There
Yeah.
you go. I gave you a way that you've rebelled.
Thank you.
I mean, like, you have your own ways. Nothing like the. I mean, one
Crop
of my
tops,
kids
tank top,
got
short
caught by the
shorts.
cops drinking, so he was 15 years old. I mean, I definitely had my experiences.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
now,
that's pretty low level in comparison to most families.
maybe other families don't have that. I mean, like, we just didn't make a huge deal out of it. It's just
I
something
wasn't
that happened.
super
And
rebellious about clothes, but I did wear things that you didn't approve of.
see, I had my things. I did the same, actually.
still
My mom
do.
hated mini skirts, and I thought they were the coolest because I grew up in the 80s.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wear short shorts, crop tops, and tank tops.
Yeah, because Michelle, you and I are about the same age, right?
I think so. I'm 52.
And I'm 54. So,
Yeah.
I thought you were 29.
I am 29.
Oh, yes, we're 29.
But my birth certificate says I'm 52.
I think that
Yes,
is
we're
a
29 with lots of experience.
Yes. Yes. It's great. Yeah, my oldest is 32, so you know how that
Yeah.
works.
So my oldest will turn 30 this year. So I waited a little longer to have kids than you did.
Yeah.
I turned 22.
My 19-year or I was 19 when I had my oldest. It was kind of a unplanned
You were way
experience.
more rebellious.
I
than
was
me.
not married. It was an experience. That wasn't out of rebellion.
No, I know.
That
but
was
still.
that was trauma.
Yeah. You've told me.
Yeah. Her parents were her best friends. She could count on them. I love that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about you.
I get really frustrated when people say don't be friends with your kids.
Oh, I had a debate with Dad about that over my birthday dinner with him.
There's a balance. You're still their parent, but that doesn't mean you can, especially now that you're an adult. It doesn't mean that you can't be your friends. My oldest daughter particularly will say that I am her best friend. So
My mom's my best friend.
Yeah,
Even when I have friends, she's my best friend.
where's that?
great.
My oldest used to tell me I was his best friend until he got married, and then I got replaced.
Ouch.
It's okay. That's how it should be.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
healthy.
I don't know that I would do that though.
But you're also a girl, and he's a guy,
Ouch.
and
Right.
girls tend to need more friends. I have an alarm going off, and I have no clue where my phone is.
Oh, that's the worst.
Found it. It is 9:00.
Yes. I will tell you, I am, because of the weather, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure in my head. So I'm thinking I probably need to go
Mine's from allergies.
just to make
Yeah.
sure so I can turn this light off that I have on over here and see if I can. But that doesn't mean you have to go, of course, because it's your
Yeah.
channel. But I will work on designing that mermaid
I'm excited to see it.
bookmark.
Yeah. I'm
Mom will
excited
start
to see
coming
it
up
back.
with ideas of what she's gonna do.
Yeah, I know I'm finishing this. And I'm counting this because of the color, but I haven't really decided if I have what I'm doing for mermaids, other than I'm getting the book ready to go.
There you go.
But that's her art, my technical know-how to
Right.
get that going.
See,
But I might
technical
come
know-how
out
is
with
the only
something-
reason I haven't done something like this before.
Yeah.
Here, actually, let's see if I can turn this light off right now.
Thanks for meeting with us and having fun. It's nice to see
Yes.
how your animal things are coming. Give you some ideas for your
I have
mermaid.
a mermaid idea now, and I had to come up with something to do with that diamond paper. I mean, I needed a good starting place that wasn't too overwhelming.
Yeah, bookmark's perfect. That's
That's
nice
perfect,
and
yeah.
sweet.
Yep, I wrote it down. All right,
That's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us.
I'll see.
Take
Yes,
care.
I will see you.
Ooh.
See you on the other side, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Linda says she scooped out a few ideas for mermaid. That's exciting. I love it. Okay. I think we're going to finish up. Just to remind everybody, mermaid, do something ocean, do something mermaidy, colors.
It could literally be a doodle like what I do.
Yeah, you can draw some things, get knit, crochet, all the things.
Write
I'm
a poem.
excited.
I really want somebody to write a poem.
If you can write poems, please write Cheyenne a poem.
I'm trying to encourage Brandon too because he's a writer and he likes writing poems, but he's not.
Okay,
writing-
sleep well. Sleep well. I
Oh, wow.
think I was gonna check. I think your the journal that you want is coming tomorrow, but I don't know. Anyway, it's been fun talking to Lori. It's been having you guys here. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I've really enjoyed doing these, and I'm excited to keep doing them. So we will be back. We will not be here next Monday. Next Monday, my other daughter is doing her choir concert, and so we will be going to that instead. But we'll be back again the following Monday.
Isn't
in
it
2
her
weeks.
last one?
It is her very last one. She's graduating high school. Yeah.
I didn't like my last one.
We'll cry for sure. Anyway, oh Janice, you just came and we're getting ready to go.
Oh,
We're talking about it's mermaid. Do you have a mermaid project to come up with for entering into the magical mal? It's happening this week. Crochet, knit, diamond art. Lori is gonna do diamond art. She just barely left. She's gonna do diamond art. I don't know what everybody's gonna do. I'm excited for it. You can do like ocean inspired stitches or shell stitches. You can do colors.
you could write a skit.
You really want somebody to write something. You should write the poem.
No, I don't like writing poems. It's like the one writing thing that I don't like doing.
So I guess we're gonna go. I haven't been feeling super well. The weather here has been really gray. That doesn't help. So love you guys so much. See you guys next time, and remember to let your light shine through your creations.
Yay!